OJ McBaggins. First one. Numero uno. What's going on, my dude? How is your week been? How has your week been going thus far? Welcome. Nice. Good to hear, Mr. McBaggins. It's been relatively chilling as well. Chilling but busy. Oh. How is everybody doing? If you guys haven't realized, we're monetized now. It's absolutely insane. It's because of all the people, all the amazing people who made it possible, like you guys, who came and watched and stuck around and are cool enough to do so. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate it a lot. I just want to make some music tonight, you know? And poke around on the synths. I want to start really writing some music, you know, a little bit more seriously. I just kind of poke around and all that. So I really want to like maybe record some ideas and get going on some tracks, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna be poking around, hanging out with you guys, literally chilling in the studio. So studio and chill. Fitting, right? I think this is left over from the last Funk Day, so I just had this running. Golden Paw. Welcome to the studio and chill. We're getting some bass. Hopefully you didn't pick up any bass because we got some here. I'm just working on a little thing. Paste that there, and we'll put that up maybe like a fifth. Except I'm gonna put that on every 8th time it goes around. Yeah, it's a nice little like into the drop kind of thing. Pokes out a little too much. Let me show you. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I didn't have the hands for that one. Need something there too. ever say the Moog was broken? The Moog, I think it's, I didn't hit the Moog with the Tundra today either, did I? Yeah, it is working. It likes to be shy sometimes. I don't know if it's like a voltage thing or anything else, but it was sticking on sticking. Oh yeah, it does that. Sometimes it trips out when like it's receiving weird MIDI, like signals and all that kind of stuff. If you're like sending it while simultaneously like switching something out of a menu on the Digitact, it can, yeah, it gets weird. So yeah, no, we good. We just got to switch it off and on again. Standard procedure. But yeah, yeah, one thing I'm like really trying to get more experience and practice with is like programming these percussion portions, you know. They're very, you know, they set the groove of the track. So it's an important part. If you don't get your percussion just right, it can kind of throw everything off. So like, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to just create a little bit of, you know, upper sort of stuff, because techno in the bass side, it's very simple. You can just have like the tail end of a kick drum just bleeding through, just boom, boom. Or you can just have a nice rhythmic roll or something like that. So it's really in the percussion, like for me at least, my whole techno philosophy is to have really good groovy percussion that just kind of rolls that you can groove to, you know. The bass takes care of the lower body, and then the upper body is controlled by the hi-hats and all the percussion, you know. We throw your hands up for a house tune and all that kind of stuff. You don't really do that until the hi-hats come in, right? Yeah, polymeters are fun too. Yeah, we can get into some of that on the Digitact here. So like, let's just go into a different channel for a percussion sequence here. I just cleared the wrong one, but whatever. We'll go back. Doesn't matter. So you can't really do polyrhythms on the Digitact technically, but you can do Euclidean sequencing, which is fun. Oh, with the Price is Right jam? Yeah, no. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, so you can have a sequence, you know, so the sequence typically runs 16 steps, right? On both the Roland and the Digitact. So let's just choose a sound here. Let's get rid of some of our effects, 'cause let's just play it a little bit more raw. Let's play around with some of these. Let's get something with a little bit more tone. So actually, here we're up there. Okay. Just want to see what I had. Let's go with this Agogo. And yeah, we'll go into the Euclidean sequencer here. So it's letting us know that we are looking at 16 steps. And based off of what we do, it's going to be utilizing those 16 steps. So the first thing that we're going to do is just mess around here for a quick sec, turn on the Euclidean sequencer. So what it's doing is taking these 16 steps, and on PL1 and PL2, you can add steps in. So right now it's equally spacing out 3 steps. And then if I do PL2, it'll do the exact same thing overlapping, but then I can throw it off a degree there. And I can shorten. So like right now, this is what this will sound like. Pretty standard thing. Yo, what's up, John St. James? Do you know this guy, Brandon? So, like I said before, it's looking at these 16 steps and it's evenly distributing all these different steps. So, oh, John, what's going on, buddy? I didn't expect John to come check this out, but yeah. Thanks, Shimi. Appreciate you. Nice. All right. So, yeah, we can shorten it. So right now, it just repeats the same thing every 16 steps, right? So I'm going to take it down to 14. And then what that's going to do is cut it by 2 steps, right? So I'm going to, yeah, pattern is resetting after 128. Perfect. So there we go. So now it kind of switches up a little bit, right? Yeah, it's definitely got a cha-cha vibe for sure. Definitely does. So what we can do on top of that is go to a different channel, select a different percussion little idea. Just clear some of these settings out because I don't want this. You be in a conga line, yes. It's giving Mexico vibes. Maybe let's do this bongo. Where's that delay coming from? At the sample? Oh, that's why. Not in the right machine. It's a high bongo. It's a high bongo. Maybe let's do a low one. Actually put it down low. How big is the manual to learn all this stuff? It's way thicker than the ones that come with the Enthuse products, buddy. I got a few down here, actually. Here is the Roland TR8S owner's manual. She thick. So half of them are online. They come with like quick start guides on how to just like get going. But yeah, if you want to like know the back end of them and all that kind of stuff, all the menus and options. Yo, good doggy. I have the Motu. I got the MK5. I got the Ultralite MK5. I've never had the MK2. Yeah, it goes through different languages. I was kind of gloating over how thick that manual is, but it does go through different languages too. Roland is a very, they're very global, so they got to do that. Yeah, dude, I'm still running the MK5. The Motu stuff is like holding up. I think I've had it for like the past at least 4 years, 4 or 5 years. It's a tank and it processes all the audio. And guys, in case you haven't noticed, we got monetized over here at the Funktuate Studios. So thank you guys very much for just checking out the channel and making the stats good enough for me to be monetized. So thank you so much. If you guys are just checking it out, continue to check it out. If you guys are continuing to check it out, week by week, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. Cheers, Golden Paw. But I'm just chilling. I don't have like any, I'm not complaining at all. I'm just like being like, yeah, there's not any life-changing opportunities yet. You know what I mean? I'm jamming to your jamming. Hell yeah. We jamming, buddy. Okay, let's get back to this though. So we got our two sounds, right? 20 new VSTs, specifically from like Native Instruments, Waves. What'd you get? Did you get some cool stuff? Any effects or synths? And with the fame comes the hate, guys. We got that Shimi guy, Storch. Steamy Storch. I'm gonna call my next poop that. Nice. Well, I hope you have fun with those, man. I need to... VSTs are so much cheaper than actual analog gear, guys. The amount of Surum keys or Native Instruments plugins you can get for the price of the Moog and nobody would notice ever on a record is insane. That's even the best part too. You can get free synths, free virtual synths. Can't download a synth. I mean, VST, yeah, but not hardware. Unless you 3D print it. Yeah, UA is really good. There's some good X-Verse stuff out there. An 80s bass soundtrack for your life. Okay, maybe we can slow this down and make it a little bit more 80s after we get this bongo in. Let's see here. So let's go back into the Euclidean sequencer. And we'll put this down to 12 steps. Why not, right? And we'll just hit play on that. So this is going to be following its own 16-step sequence, while this is on a 12-step sequence and the other one's on a 14. So we're going to get this ever-evolving, like, weird rhythmic fusion thing going on, hopefully. And I kind of want to put something... Yeah, we got that bass in there as well. But let's just hit play with the kick and see what happens here. Oh, I should probably unmute it. Let's mess with it some more. Just shorten it by a step. Let's make it 11 steps. So we got a nice little rhythm that plays off itself there. And then we can even get like wonkier and maybe do like, what's this? We'll just take this, yeah, let's try this. Let's just be a little wonky. Let's put that on every 1 on the sequence, but then we'll have it go every 5. Oh no, we're going to turn on the Euclidean sequencer. We'll have it go twice every 10. But then we'll also do something funky with the LFO. What should we do with the LFO? Let's do frequency on the filter. That kind of took the whole theme out of it, but... Brandon, you did not need to do that, buddy. You did not need to do that. You know that? Guys, Brandon just gave us our first super. As a monetized channel, Brandon just gave us the first super, and he's blocked. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, Brandon. That's insane. I don't even know how to cash this out. How do I cash this out? That is the very first transaction. I'm gonna frame that. In case you guys are curious, that translates to US dollars, $8.38 US. My Canadian homies, what's up? Yeah, damn, Brandon. Now I feel like I owe you. I'm gonna buy you lunch or something. I'm gonna take the money out of YouTube and buy you lunch with it. Yes, it is getting stronger. I think we're closing in on the US dollar right now, slowly. Yes, thank you very much, Brandon. You know what? I forgot to get this sound out of here for the Funk Day, but I think it deserves to come out right now because a very generous move was made. So thank you very much, Brandon. Oh. Okay. Deal. Let's do it. What'd you send? Can I click on this? Brandon Stewart, number one. Number one fan. Look at that. Take a picture of that, Brandon. Take a screenshot. It's so funny. Oh, thank you, dude. I'm actually like, I made my day. Thank you very much. It was a tough day. I actually hate that that tick 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 tick. Okay. That was just the Euclidean thing, so yeah. Whoa.
Bumping on this beat, got my
Something's wrong with this reverb knob too. Sometimes it just cuts out. It's weird. Tech, 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 tech. Yeah. Whenever people ask me for help at work in sales, I'm like, it is a whole lot of reverb, yes. John liked that one. That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm scared it's not I'm scared it's the pots, but cuz dude, like I was complaining about the Proton on having plastic posts for the knobs. And then I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it was justified because like the Behringer stuff is so cheap compared to like the Roland stuff. And then I took a knob off the TR8S, which is like almost 3 times the price as the Proton, and it's got plastic posts as well. And I'm like, is this just normal? Then you go on the Dig Attack, it's got proper like metal posts. So I'm glad that's there. Can I get that on, please? There we go. And what about the Edge? these plastic? Yep. Plastic. Just sucks because I ride these knobs so hard, right? I'm like grabbing them and moving over here, so I'm pulling on them and all that kind of stuff. It'd just be nice if they had a little bit more integrity. Yeah. OJ McBaggins. There's been a few times where I've rewired the studio, and it wasn't until like a week or two later I realized somewhere in the chain the left and the right got swapped. So every time I'd pan to the right, it'd come out the left. And, you know, yeah, it was hilarious. Breaking studio and chill. Yeah. I hope none of this stuff goes. Like, at least if the dig attack goes. Actually, I'm kind of screwed if the dig attack goes. I'm not completely screwed. It'd be tough. It'd be very tough. Because, like, I can sequence on the Moog. It's very rudimentary. And I can use this as a sequencer. This has its own sequencer. That has its own arpeggiator. It'd be very rudimentary, but we could make it work. You just swap. All you got to do is go to the master on your mixer and just swap them around. It's all good. Like, it could be going left, right, left, right, left, right, all the way. Actually, it can't be doing that. I got to keep it consistent. Yeah. And like one time I was rewiring and I noticed that the cables have a specific direction the signal's supposed to flow. And like, I know that's probably all BS at the end of the day. Like those gold plated HDMI cables that everybody pays thousands of dollars. Or like, you know, those super crazy audiophile setups and they got like those cables that look like alien, like fiber optic stuff. It's crazy. Yo, Brandon, that's BS, bro. And then one time when I got kittens, when one of my cats was a kitten, he peed all over these cables and like all the ends got like corroded from like whatever chemicals in the pee or whatever. And they had to throw those all out. Yeah. It was brutal. And like cables in Canada are expensive. I don't know if you guys know, but like for a 6-foot cable, it's like $15-20. Brandon, you got it. New rule for this now. If you pay, if you send a tip, you get horn access. So if you say something and it constitutes a horn, I only hit it if you guys have tipped. Our top fans. How about that? I'm just kidding. I can't ask for money. I gotta earn it. Yeah, everybody, like, I remember when I was DJing, like, parties and all that kind of stuff, my friends who just, like, aren't DJs, they're just like, why don't you use wireless headphones? That way you can, like, go grab food and stuff. I'm like, one, I gotta stay at the decks. Gotta transition, like, every minute and a half, 2 minutes. Brandon, stop it. Brandon, you gotta stop it, man. You're gonna spend all the lunch money that you're gonna spend on me on YouTube here. I can't have that. Take all this money and go buy some XRP, bud. Brandon, I appreciate you, buddy. You're a good buddy. You're a good friend, my guy. It's the most Canadian South Park thing I think I've ever said. Oh, God. Okay. One other thing that I never do is switch up the kick drum. Like, I don't know. This kick just works for me. It is the EDM 909 Kick 1 in the bass drum instrument samples or options in the Roland here. No, you guys, stop. If anything, I just want to get paid off like the ads that have been running on my videos for a while. I can't ask for cash, but if you guys want to give up some cash, I'm not going to say no. I'm just going to be very humble about it. I'm broke now too, man. I bought all these synths. Good time to be monetized, I guess. Fan funding, super chats. Yeah. Live chat. Let me see the live chat. It's letting me like send goals or set goals. Like, I want this amount of money in this amount of minutes and how I'll celebrate. I'll give away a dick attack. Yeah. That'd be awesome if I could do that, though. One day, maybe. We'll see. Okay. But yeah, maybe let's go through these kick samples. Get a real funky groove going with that, I think. nice bass line here. What's going on there? Better snare in there. It needs to be a little bit heavier with that offbeat. Bring in the producer. I'm the producer of Funky Rhythms. I think I should finally live up to the Funktuate name and make some funk, you know what I mean? Here. Slice it up a little bit. We'll use this slice feature that we talked about in a past stream. Not really much there. Try a different one. Slice. Let's create a new grid. Yes. Okay. Nah, it's in a too different of a. Okay, I want to find something here. I already got Funktuate. We just have to change the key up. So this is in C minor. So we just got to move it up 2 to make it in D minor, which our bass line is in. So back to the source, go to the yes, go to that, and see what we got. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So let's go on these off beats. I want that slice. Kind of works. Should I bring them in for a quick sec? I'll see if they're right outside. I'll bring them in. We'll see. One sec. And they are not there. Again, I'm sorry that there's been less CEO and Sid, but yeah, they've been causing problems in the studio. Some synths are damaged cosmetically. So yeah, it's kind of sad, I know, but yeah. I'd rather not replace gear because my cat kicks them off the table, you know? Yeah, Brandon, they can't read through the door. They can't hear that. I'm just kidding. Okay. See what this sounds like. you know what that is, Buck, then you got some explaining to do. I didn't even know this was that kind of music. I'm learning something from you. You clearly have experience, buddy. Clipping. Bow tie night. Brando. Insane. Okay. That's fun. I like chopping up these samples. It's a lot of fun. But what other thing I can do with the samples is go to warp mode and do something like this maybe. I can just play it like the long form version of it and have that play like that and see how that grooves. was trying to think of.
New York.
Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane.
It's pretty sweet, eh?
Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane.
So was that 110 before, now it's at 128.
Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane. Take the fast lane to the body train, dance all night, let's go insane.
You know what? I'm gonna record that MIDI at least. Video, what's that going? I think that's going into the computer. Let's So we got to plug in Digitact to the computer. Let's make sure that we're sending the MIDI out. So I want to go in from the Digitact 2, in from channel 2, right? At 128 beats per minute. My kitties. You know what? Just for you, Dr. Discombobulate, one sec. I'll leave the door cracked. How about that? And the kitty just might come in. Oh, speak of the devil. Sonny, Sid. Like moths to a flame. He's alive. How's it going, Mr. Bun? Mwah. They either love me or hate me. What was the latter? I mean, not the latter, but the better part of that. I hope they love me. Alright guys, what do you guys want to do for the people? Sunday, I'm not going to let you damage any more equipment. And he's on his way to damage some more equipment. He hasn't been up here in a while, to be honest. Wonder if he'll find a spot. Uh-oh. See, this might be why the reverb knob isn't working, is because I have all this cat hair embedded in there. If somebody tips $100, I will leave Sunny in here for the rest of the stream. If I see $100 come in, not from an individual, but all together, we'll keep Sunny in for at least the next studio and chill. Is that how I make money on YouTube? I just keep selling my cat? Sell my kitties? To babysit them when... No, Sonny. Got anything you want to say to the people? Not even a meow. You're so quiet. All right. Like I said, if I see $100 in chat revenue, I'll leave them in here. But for now, I'm kicking them out. Sid's already knocking shit over on the floor. that a thing? Maybe I gotta see like $20 before you guys see kitties or something like that. Because it's a financial liability to have them in here, so I gotta offset that financial liability by utilizing my monetization privileges. Oh yeah, Dr. Discombobulated, you got a lady now. Horns for the lady. Totally forgot we were just supposed to record the MIDI for that. All right. Let me show you guys. Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. You guys can still hear me, right? Hell yeah. All right. So we got our MIDI channel right here. It's already listening to the dig attack and specifically channel DOS. So if I hit the dig attack channel, they kind of all light up, but whatever. So it's going to be listening to that. We got our project set at 128 beats per minute. We're going to hit record on the MIDI track and arm the session for recording. And we'll get a metronome going just to keep good time. And we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And just to make sure we got it proper, I'm going to load up a Serum instrument here, virtual synthesizer. We're going to quickly just quantize this. So those long notes are a bit of a problem, so we'll just get rid of those. So that's what we recorded essentially, and I can go in here and just mess around with the preset of it. Different flavors. So yeah, like you wonder why I spend all this money on these synths when, you know, Serum, I think I bought, how much was Serum? Just like $100, 100 and some dollars. It was like 200, I can't remember. But then you get a free upgrade and like free updates and all that stuff. And then yeah, the free upgrade to Serum 2, which was awesome. So yeah. We got the MIDI. I like that bass line. I got to record the audio, of course. So to do that, we're going to listen to the 3 and 4 input on the interface, because the input 3 and 4 is what I have the left and right of the mixer going into. So we're going to get rid of all of our other stuff that is going on. So I got to really clean up the signal flow, though, because it's going from the Moog to the mixer. You know what I should do, actually? I should get the patch bay back out. Yeah, not right now. but for recording purposes, because I'm recording a lot more and it's going through all these different pieces of gear. There's a little bit of noise that accumulates in that signal run, so it's a little annoying. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. I just want to record the Moog, so we will. It sucks because I can't necessarily like fully bypass the heat, but I like the heat and what it adds to the sound. So let's just hit play. I can definitely dirty it up. Yeah, I just like that grit, you know? And then just for the gain, I want it to be recorded at negative 12-ish. Get it like right there. I'll just go through our effects here and make sure everything is set proper. E2 at the drive, at the level, nothing's going on there. Cool, cool, cool. Wait, what? Let's get our compressor doing something. That sounds sick. All right. Let's record some audio. So same idea. We're just gonna actually, let me just review our levels here. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 again, hit record. Actually, I'm gonna go here. 2, 3. All right, we got it captured. We got him. Yo, Art, what's going on, dude? I kind of want to. I want to turn this into something like funky and groovy at the same time, because it started off relatively slow. You know, we had it at like 110, 105 to 110 BPM, I think. Forget now, but. There's our recording. Sounds like the 70s. Hell yeah. Whoa. Okay, we got the meat captured. We've at least got it set here with the MIDI and the audio. So, pretty clean actually. Let's just record a kick. I could go get a kick, but I just like using what I got for some reason. What I got going on the thing. So let's go to that, and let's go to that. Solo that. And turn that off, actually. Auto in. Let's see, let's play around with the compression on that too. Bit of tail there. Let's get on the attack. Okay. Let's see where we're hitting on our meter here. Right around that -12 range, which I like. And let's just do the record thing again. 1, 2, 3, go. And we got it. Set 1.1 here. No. Wait, what did I just do? Whoa. I think I meant to do that. There we go. Oh. No, sir. Join those up. Let me catch up on the chats here. Yeah, Moog is timeless, man. The 70s are encapsulated in these wooden cheeks on the Moog, I swear to God. That's awesome, Art. You never, like, DHL is probably dailying routes to your house for all this gear that you are accumulating. It's ridiculous. Yeah, honestly, like, I like the idea of going fully DAW-less, but at the same time, like, I learned how to produce inside of the computer, right? So that's where a lot of my muscle is built. And also why I haven't been building it in real life is because I've been doing this. But yeah, so like I'm confident in my ability to be able to produce and like cut and edit and arrange in a DAW, right? But yeah, like being able to produce relatively polished music like on the Funktuate and all that kind of stuff is really fun. I grew up playing guitar and jamming with my friends and like playing drums. I played saxophone for a little bit. So like being able to like pick up an instrument and actually like let loose and have fun. You know, you can't pick up a laptop and open up Ableton and stand up, you know, and like do that on the chiclet keys and all that kind of stuff. No, you need actual like instrumentation and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and like my love for the hardware and my knowledge of the DAW, they come together and they mesh very, very nicely. So I try my best to capture like all my ideas and record them into the DAW, and then the DAW, the digital audio workstation, for anybody that doesn't know what DAW means. DAWs are like FL Studio, Ableton, Bitwig, Reaper, Logic, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, when you bring the recordings into the DAW, it's nice. And I like working with audio. I predominantly worked with a lot more MIDI back in the day, especially when writing dubstep. Until I started sampling more dubstep, it was all MIDI based, you know, because you're just choosing a bass note and programming the synth around that, right? So yeah, like that's the thing though. You need another piece of gear to like make the laptop a little bit more enjoyable, right? Like I used to DJ and I had a laptop DJ controller. And you plug that into USB. You need the laptop to get your music library and all that stuff. But yeah, like there's some days where I'll just come into the studio. The whole entire synth setup is separate from the like the computer. So I can just come in, turn on the synths and not even have the computer on and just jam, right? That's awesome. And like sometimes I want to go do some Ableton sessions and there's like a window update and I'm just like, man, and stuff like that. You know, you're just booting up and it takes forever. Synths are reliable unless you got cat hair and cats chucking them over the edge of the table and all that kind of stuff. But they'll stand the test of time and they're worth it for it. As long as you're, you know, you're invested in the idea and the belief and the philosophy behind having hardware synths. It sounded really gatekeepy, but yeah, I don't know. Being able to grab a physical knob, and I've said this before, and it's not really thought about, but like in Ableton, you know, I only got one hand and a finger, you know, just going and moving around. This is tracing or like, you know, I'm moving the mouse around, clicking. You can only click one thing at a time, you know, like when I'm doing the Funktuate, when I got the reverb and the delay going, I got my thumb and my whatever finger moving them both at the same time while I'm moving parameters over here. So it's like I have three things moving instead of just one thing. And, you know, it's a small detail, but you're able to create those like nuance, like settings and something. Because when you have two things going at the same time, you can tweak and like listen how it sounds against live versus like going back and forth and like not being able to find that nuance as easy clicking around a single point. So this is little things that add up. I got to look more into that kind of stuff. I think the last weird what is it? The Poly-N tracker. I think that's what it was. It's like the tracker based sequencer. Those things are gnarly. Like just being able to sequence on that and I understand what's going on. Each one is just like a step and you have different settings, but it's like, it's wild that binary level of, yeah. guys, uno momento. I'm just gonna run to the washroom real quick. I'll be right back. Enjoy this chunky bass line while I'm out. Sup? The Tracker Mini. Guys chat so much. I don't know if I should keep up with the chats or just keep going. Should obviously probably try to keep up with the chats, but who's got the most XP right now, by the way? We got Stu in number 1 place with 575 XP. We got Chiver, aka Golden Paw, up here with 150 XP in number 2. We got John St. James in 3rd place with 75 XP, and a lot of people are tied at 75 XP. So, yeah, guys, we're taking crowns now. Apparently, YouTube is setting up some rivalry and contest for you guys now. So, oh, the joys of being a streamer on YouTube, I guess. Guys, I've tried Twitch. I've tried everything else, but YouTube is like the I don't know, I get the most reach on YouTube, which is nice. So, are you guys active on anything else? Like, do you guys think this would be better suited for Twitch or anything like that? If you guys watch the Funk Day and you know, and see what I'm doing and see if it would qualify for anything else. Me, have I tried using Bitwig? I poked around in it. When I worked at the music store, we had it on like our display iMac. And yeah, no, I poked around and it was very fun. It reminded me a lot of the Machina software that comes with all the machine line products from Native Instruments. You only use YouTube. Okay, good to know. I mean that makes sense considering you guys are all on here, but I mean, yeah, like everyone's saying I should stream on Twitch, but yeah, the interface is nice. But I didn't play around with it too much. It kind of gave me FL Studio sequencer vibes too. Yeah, FL Studio was the first thing I ever downloaded in terms of like wanting to make music seriously. I had this weird thing called Anvil Studios, and we went to like this, my buddy and I, we had this one group called Acid Distortion. It was hilarious. I tried to I scoured the internet trying to find our old records, but I can't find them anywhere. If you guys I actually have this one song I wrote way back in the day. You know, let's save this right now. What should we call this funky one? We'll just call it Funky 1. Funk 1. Leave in place, please. Yes. Actually, I think I can just play it via the desktop here. Yeah, see, that's an FL Studio only issue, and the vice versa for Logic users, right? Like, Ableton is favored because it's not specific to an operating system, right? And it's the most capable, one of the most capable that you can jump back and forth, right? So what does that have to do with anything, Art? We're talking about synthesizers. I'm Canadian. I don't even own a gun. And you're getting me a rack, and I don't even have a gun or guns that would necessitate an entire rack. What about Mac 11 in my hand and a gleam in my eye? Let's talk drum machines. Let's do it. My first drum machine was a Korg Volca Beats. And I was running that in line with my my Arturia Micro Brute. And I sunk them both up. I was using the sequencer on the Micro Brute and, you know, just using the sync out on the Volca Beats. And then from there, I got a Basel Castle. Let me see if I can pull up these images. Go on Insta G here. I'll show you guys the old setups. See where we came from. So this was a very, 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 very early setup. So there's the Arturia Micro Brute. There's the Korg Volca Beats. I had a Volca keys and a little Behringer mixer. And in between, can't enlarge the photo very well, can I? No, I can't. So there's the Basel Castle in the middle there. So that was like the first setup I ever had. Yeah, exactly. Like that's why I got the Volcas, was to make sure, you know, I could like, it was a cheap enough entry point. And then what did I do after that? I don't have very many pictures per se of what I used to have. Let me go to my Steezy Wonder page here. Search Steezy Wonder. So once I was pretty established with the synths, this was a setup for a bit. So the only thing that is remaining from this photo is the key step. I even have the same sticker on the key step. Oop, don't want to do that. So yeah, that's that. So I had the Proton, or not the Proton, the Neutron. I had an Arturia drum brute impact. That thing is actually nuts. If you guys ever looking for a first drum machine, get a drum brute impact. And then yeah, so that was that for a little bit. And then I also had look at me go. That's hilarious. Then I got the Dig Attacked. What did I sell to get the Dig Attacked? Did I get rid of the drum brute? I did get rid of the drum brute to make way for the Dig Attacked. No audio? I'm gonna get copywritten for that. And I had a Moog Siren at one point, guys. I had one of these bad boys. I sold it to some guy in Australia. So I shipped it from Canada to Australia. And then yeah, this was the setup for a bit. Had the Siren, had all these guitar pedals, had both Korg Volcas still, had the Micro Brute. Actually, no, I didn't get rid of the drum brute and wait for the Dig Attacked. Okay, crazy. Then I played a show right before COVID. This was February 5th, 2020, literally right before COVID. And I played a show. I had the Siren, I had the Dig Attacked 1, and I had the drum brute impact. And I played my first ever live show with the gear. And yeah, it went pretty well. And then COVID happened and it screwed everything up. I had a party and I DJ'd on the tractor setup, and there's my laptop. And then, yeah, I had the Dig Attacked and the Moog, and that guy set up. Look at that cable management, by the way. Isn't that beautiful? And then, yeah, this was the studio for a bit. So I got a Roland Juno DS. I had the Dig Attacked. I had a Korg SQ1 sequencer going to the Proton or the Neutron. Had the Moog Siren. I still have that Soundcraft mixer down there, but all the faders are shot, and I got to get it cleaned out or something. That plant is dead. And I've replaced the KRKs with focals. That's this picture. That's when I got my focals. And that's the computer, in case everyone's wondering. But yeah. When did I get rid of the Micro Brute? I think I got rid of the Micro Brute when I think I was trying to buy. Damn, what did I sell the Micro Brute for? Probably just for cash, honestly. I just needed money. Because I had everything else. I think I was trying to go a little bit more desktop. And I didn't want keys. I don't know what happened. But I still had my Mac. I still had my Mac. This was February 12th, 2020. Yeah, this was 5 years ago. Just over 5 years ago. That's crazy. God, I missed that plant. That was a good money tree. I think I do art. I was a PlayStation kid. I played PlayStation growing up, but I do have an Xbox 360 in my room, and I have a PlayStation 2 in my room, and I have the original Guitar Hero guitars and the guitar, oh, not the guitar, but the game as well. And the guitars. I don't know if I got that mixed up. Sorry. I'm tired. Yeah, like the story behind getting the Moog was I was at my old job and they have fleet vehicles, and one of the vehicles got their headlights switched out, and they had the old headlights. They're still totally functional, and they're just like, we're throwing these out unless anybody wants them. I'm like, I guess I'll take them home. They're for a Dodge truck, and I don't have a Dodge truck. I drive a sedan. So I took them home anyways. I sat on them for like almost 2 or 3 months. And then I decided, I was just like, let's check out these headlights. So I typed in like the model that was on there and printed and like the brand I could find. They were expensive headlights. And I put them up on Marketplace on Facebook, and this guy just came rolling in from literally 3 hours away at 9 o'clock at night. So it's 9 o'clock. He messages me. He's like, I'm on my way. I'm like, dude, it's like 9 o'clock. Where are you? He's like, Lloydminster. It's like hours away from where I am. And yeah, he came and picked up the headlights and paid me in cash. And I had enough the next day to go pick up the Moog. That's pretty insane. Yeah, that sounds like it's a pretty fun process. I find even just like sequencing on the Digitact and you know, like programming on this sort of gear is still pretty like in that binary sense of just like clicking around and putting them on this step, that step. Old school, I guess you can say. The Electron sequencer is amazing. It's funny. There's sometimes I'm just like sequencing little rhythms on the Roland, and I go to like press a step and change a parameter. I'm like, that doesn't do that. It doesn't do that the same way. Yeah, no, I've only ever had the Digit. Actually, that's a lie. I used to have an Electron model samples. Where was that? Do I have a shot of that anywhere? I don't think I ever took a picture of my model samples. I liked it. It was fun. But I sold it. Then I bought the Roland. Yeah, I thought the samples would be a lot easier to work with than what I was experiencing. Ultimately, like I wanted something that could sidechain, because sidechaining digitally in the DAW is so easy. And then I was just like, what can I do to sidechain? Because for the longest time I was using the Digitact sidechain. But yeah, if you have stuff getting run into the Roland TR8S through the back, through the external in, you can process effects, the master effects, and then as well as the sidechain that you can trigger from anything. So yeah, it's awesome. It's very cohesive, this setup. If the Roland, yeah, Roland died, I can still do sidechaining with the Digitact, but I think there's this piece of gear. What is it? It's a hardware sidechain unit. I forget what it's called. Hardware sidechain. Let's see. But yeah, like I'm in a thread. I just Googled that, and there's a thread on Reddit, and everybody's like, it's like you can do this, you can do that. But I've found a lot of success with hardware sidechaining. Like luckily, it's built into the Roland. There's a lot of routing you might have to do if you're looking to do that. As long as you're like, my mixer has a sub out, right? So I'm able to select what synths are actually going out that sub out versus the main out. And then I have everything that needs to be sidechained, everything that needs to be affected with Master Effects going through the Roland. So the whole funk day is going through the Roland, through the analog heat, and then into the interface. So you got 2 DT2s. What lottery numbers did you use? Yo, Dancer49, what's going on, homie? We're doing it. Oh. Yeah, Golden Paw, the DT2 is a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it so far. And if you guys have a DT1 and you want to see like the reason why I upgraded to the DT2, I have a video on my channel on like as to why I decided to go with it. And I sold my DT1. I kind of miss it, to be honest, but I left the ad up and this guy offered me like I highballing people and he wanted to pay the price that I had it up for, and I'm like, I can't refuse that, honestly. But yeah, it's a void in my heart that's missing, but in terms of functionality and, workflow, the DT2's got it covered. Yeah, so the DT2, like, let me just show off what the DT2 can do that the DT1 can't. So right here we have this, right? We have this little bongo chop, I'll call it. We got a bongo chop. Oh no, the agogo. I mean, you've probably seen these features already, but machine, let's go. So we got comb filtering, which is amazing. Check this out. The comb filter is awesome. In the chorus, you also get more LFO destinations, or more LFOs. Yeah, the yellow screen I do miss, but the blue screen or the black screen, white screen, whichever one, it's nice. It's just consistent with the analog heat as well, you know? Kind of makes it metallic. It's interesting. That's cool. I like that. The analog heat, yes. It's nice because a good portion of this is analog, right? We got an analog Proton, we got an analog Edge, analog hybrid synthesizer, because technically the oscillators are digitally controlled, but it gets sent through analog filtering and distortion. Roland is all digital. The Digitact is digital, but the analog heat is analog distortion. So you got all this like digitized signal from analog gear, and you color it with the analog flavoring at the end of the chain, and then it goes through the mixer and then into the interface, so that keeps it relatively analog on the way out. Yeah, the Oxford oscillators. Yeah, stereo. You hear the stereo? forth. I mean, let's just do a little sound comparison here. Dance Before 9. Let's see here. So I got this going from this serum patch. Let's duplicate that. Let's go back to serum here, and we'll just initialize the patch. This is going to be a terrible example because there's a lot going on in terms of just signal and stuff like that. Am I getting anything? So it's as pure of a signal path as I can get. So digital, analog. Yeah. Yeah, but like I don't even know what, like, everyone has their own reason of like justifying analog. To me, it's the constant ability to output. You know what I mean? It's always like electricity, unless it's like alternating. It's always at like a constant output. You know, you're listening to voltage running through circuitry and wires and all that kind of stuff. Versus digital, it's ones and zeros, it's bits, it's steps. Like the controls on the Digitact, they're all digital, right? They're sending a digital signal to a board that takes the value that you're moving that knob, right? So you only have 127, I think, points of recognition, or is it 256? So you have 256 areas, you know what I mean? So when you're controlling like MIDI to Ableton and you're using this knob to translate the data, it's going to move in those increments. So yeah, vinyl versus MP3, exactly. The vinyl is reading at a constant rate, you know, like the record isn't moving and it's doing bits of data like that, you know. It's constant. So exactly. So yeah, there's benefits to both. Like both cater to a very specific timbre of sound. So if like you want a warm bass, you go for an analog synth. If you want a nice, cool, shrill pad that you want to throw over like an atmosphere type patch, you might want to go for a software synth where it's already a little bit more cooler sounding. But it's interesting. The Moog also comes with this software where you can load up a virtual version of the Moog, and then you can connect the physical synthesizer via USB and control all the parameters from the computer to the Moog and essentially use it as a VST, but the sound engine exists out in the real world. It's awesome. Yeah, that's basically like the mentality you can have towards like using a specific sound, right? If you want it, like, of course, when you record it, all that goes out the window because it's getting converted from analog to digital. So that all goes out the window. But the same thing for recording applies. It's like crap in, crap out, you know? So if you have like a pretty good analog idea of what's going on, that's still being translated into digital differently than a digital source. You know what I mean? So there's already that nuance that's going to be there, maybe. You know what I mean? There's always that, like, that soul that gets carried through from analog to digital, I guess. I don't know. It's a very culty spiritual belief, I guess. This whole analog debate. But so let's try to do that on Surum here. So we have our first oscillator at 1 octave, and then our other oscillator is going to be an octave below that. And we're using the sub oscillator on, you know what? We're going to do exactly that. We're going to use a sub oscillator from Surum. And the sub oscillator on the sub 37 here runs a square wave. So we're going to put that an octave down. Wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, I'm just hitting different notes. It's already pretty dirty on the digital side. It does sound pretty sick. Oh, that's because I have the resonance all the way up on the filter. I don't even have the filter activated here. So let's activate the filter. Let's throw the sub through it as well. Throw the cutoff all the way up, just like the Moog. We got that on a 24 octave cutoff there. And yeah, let's compare now. Wait, was I in the wrong octave? I think I was. Yeah, it sounds more precise. So what I wanted to do was do a filter sweep and see what that sounds like. So I'll turn the resonance up to 50%, and I'll do the exact same in Surum. So check this out. And yes, I do have Surum too. I could be doing this in Surum too, but I'm not for some reason. It's more of a habit to load up Surum 1 because I've had it for so long. It's just in that folder, you know. Let's do the same with Surum. So we're turning the resonance up 50%. The cutoff here. But when you get down low like that, take it about there. Yeah, I don't know. Analog is smoother. It's smoother for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Soft synths definitely work and they're fun. And they're definitely like fun. Like all your favorite music has been written on soft synths, software synthesizers. Different timbres, very similar but very different. It's very interesting stuff, guys. But yeah, we wrote this little doodad. Oh yeah, so I can get, like, again, because we recorded the MIDI and then the corresponding audio that the Moog was doing, that the MIDI was getting sent to, we can write like a top portion for that bass line. It's quick, it's easy. Yeah, like Steve Duda is just amazing. I use so much of his stuff. Like on everything, I'll throw an LFO tool, which I'm surprised I haven't done that already with this. Let me chuck an LFO tool on this bass. Let's just listen to that real quick. I actually hate that. What else do I have from X4? The X4 OTT. Isn't that noisy? Jesus, I'm sorry if that blew anybody's ears out. Oof, my bad. It's pretty noisy. My recordings just might be noisy. I don't think so.
I know how it.
Hmm. Doodly, doo, doo, doodly, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, dude, I need to update my Ableton. I should probably see how much that is. Let me see what the upgrade I have is. Let me peep that real quick. Ableton.com. Uh-oh. Forgot password. Okay, let's see here. Cart. My cart is empty. I thought it had something in there. Try Live 12 for free. How much will I be charged after the fact? 30 days. Okay. Let me see. Account. Packs. Oh, I should download more packs, honestly. Content preferences managed cloud. Okay, let's go to live. Let's go to live 12. Discover. No, no, no. Can I please just buy now? How much is my upgrade? $239 Canadian buckaroonies. Soon. I'll do it soon. Yeah, or $39.85 for 6 months. Yeah, I'll probably upgrade soon. Guys. Who sent another tip? Somebody tipped? Who did that? You did, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm probably going to get that update just so I can work on that project that you sent me, Dance Before 9. That was disappointing. I really wanted. Can you send me at least like an export of the audio? Can you email me one of those just so I can see what I'm dealing with? Just do a little export of that project. Send me some WAV or MP3. Yeah, I'll probably update soon. Very soon. And yeah, whoever tipped... Oh, no, wait. Chat revenue is Canadian 13. Never mind. I didn't get another tip, I don't think. It updated to Canadian currency. Unless you did, and I didn't notice, but thank you. Yeah, no rush, Dance of 49. You know how long you waited for me to send you that project. No rush, buddy. But yeah, no, I'm excited to hear it. I anticipated listening and working on it, but yeah, let me just confirm that that was the issue. Because there's no other way around it, right? If I don't have live 12, I can't open it. Ableton Live set. Yeah, let me try again here. Yeah, live has had another wait, actually yeah, initializing. Yeah, the project was made with a newer version of live. I need to upgrade to 12.2.1 or newer to open it. Disappointing. It is what it is. Yeah. Oh, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna head her. I got some stuff I gotta get done before I go to bed, and I work tomorrow. But if you guys like just chilling, give it a like. If you guys want to see more, subscribe. We're monetized now. This is amazing. So thank you guys again for that. I wouldn't have been able to get monetized without you guys actually watching. So thank you guys for the hours and the time that you have put in to watch and hang out. And it means a lot. You guys are all friends. You guys are all family of the show. I love you guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys for sure for Monday Funk Day number 97. We are, after Monday, we'll be 3 Funk Days away from the 12-hour number 100, guys. It's going to be crazy. I'm trying to do some cool stuff for number 100 for the 12-hour. We'll see. But I'm going to try to get a stream in between this and the Monday Funk Day, just because I got to test out some other some streaming stuff, because we ran into those issues. I want to try recording some. I got to try some different output settings and stuff like that to make it more smooth and stuff like that. So yeah, I might do that on Friday. So if you guys are around on Friday, check out the stream coming around 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed, hitting the bell if you guys don't want to miss it. The only the only one I schedule is Monday Funk Day. Everything else is kind of loosey goosey because I work all the other days other than Monday. So yeah, keep it real, guys. Thank you guys again for helping me reach this milestone. It's absolutely crazy, and I have you guys to thank for it. So thanks again. You guys have a good night. Take care. Hope to see you guys all here for the next one. Peace out.